Hey everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. So today we are going to explore the new snapshot for the upcoming Nether update. And we are right now on the Nether, and as you can see, we have some new biomes. Over here where I'm at right now is called the Crimson Forest. If you go on F3 you can see right there, Crimson Forest. Right down there we have the Warp Forest, which is all blue. And over there we have the Soul Sand Valley. And not only we have new biomes, we also have new blocks and new items. First off, let's explore the Crimson Forest. So it looks pretty awesome. We have some particles coming out of the floor. It looks pretty cool. I really like the atmosphere. And over here we have a new mob, which is called a Hoglin. And I think it looks a lot like Pumbaa from the Lion King. I don't know, it is pretty similar. I don't think this mob is hostile. I think it's pretty friendly, so that is nice. And yeah, it looks adorable. I like it. Now for the blocks, we have here the Crimson Nylon, which you can find on the floor of this biome. Next to it we have the Crimson Planks. Over here we have the Crimson Stem, which is what the trees over here are made of. This is all Crimson Stem. Next to that we have here the Strip Crimson Stem, which you probably already figured it out. If you strip the wood over here you can get the Strip Crimson Stem. Alright. Next to it we have the Crimson Fungi that you can also find on the floor right next to the Crimson Roots. So yeah, pretty awesome. We have here the planks. This is the pressure plate, fence. This is the Crimson Trapdoor, the Crimson Fence Gate, some stairs, the button, the Crimson Door that looks pretty cool, and finally the Crimson Sign. I don't know, everything looks a bit purplish. I like it. Now over here I wanted to show you something that you can do on the floor. So let's pick up some bone meal. If you find netherrack over here, like right next to the Crimson Forest or something, you can actually bone meal it and make it look like the Crimson Nylon. And if you didn't know, like they changed how the walls behave. So before there used to be gaps in the walls, but now look at this. It doesn't have any sort of gaps. It is just a wall on itself, and they also changed the sounds. So if you listen carefully you can hear the new sounds. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Now over here they also added this block, which is a shroom light. It is similar to the usual glowstone, so both of them give light. So now let's make our way over to the Warp Forest. And if you noticed, we have here a mist, a purple mist. So if you go to the Crimson Forest you have a red mist like the usual Nether, but if you go to the Warp Forest you have a purple mist. So yeah, that is really cool. Now let's go down here so I can show you the new blocks. So this block over here is the Warp Nylon that you can find on the floor on this biome. Next to it we have the Warp Planks, the Warp Stem, the Stripped Warp Stem, we have the Warp Fungi, the Warp Roots, the Slab, the Pressure Plate, fence, Warp Trapdoor that looks interesting. We have here the Warp Fence Gate, the stairs, the button, the Warp Wart block, we have here the Warp Door, and finally the Warp Sign. Subscribe. So yeah, pretty cool blocks that we have over here, and I can only imagine the amazing like houses and buildings that people can do using the new blocks. So now that we have seen the Warp Forest and the Crimson Forest, now let's see the new Soul Sand Valley. And this one, just like the previous biomes, has its own mist. So this one is like grayish or bluish mist. Looks pretty fun. Now let's check out the new stuff over here on this biome. So you can already see that we have some blue fire. Yes, there is blue fire in Minecraft now. The way you can get blue fire is if you light up the new block over here that is called Soul Soil. So if you use a flint and steel on this block, you get some blue fire. Pretty cool. There's also like the new blue torch and blue lantern, and the way you can make them is very simple. So as you can see, to make the soul fire torch, you need a piece of coal, a stick, and the new soul soil on the bottom. So let's pick up some of this stuff. So let's put over here the soul soil, the stick, and the coal. Let's go to the crafting table, and to do it, you just put coal, the stick on the middle, you get the torch, and if you add the soul soil on the bottom, you get the new soul fire torch. So yeah, that is the way you make it. And now to make the blue lantern, you go over here, you pick a normal soul fire torch, and you have to use some iron nuggets. So you put down a blue torch on the middle and you surround it with iron nuggets, and there you go, you have a soul fire lantern. Alright, and by the way, the normal planks will burn, as you can see, but the new, let's see, warp planks and crimson planks will not burn. You don't have to worry if your house catch fire or anything, because it will not burn down. They are fire resistant. Now let's go over there, because we have here the new netherite armor. So let's check out this chest over here. This is the new netherite helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. And we also have here some weapons. So we have the netherite sword, netherite pickaxe, netherite axe, and netherite hoe. Now these items over here are better than the normal diamond counterparts. So as you can see, we have 1.6 attack speed and 8 attack damage. Now the attack speed will remain the same, but the attack damage is better on the netherite weapon. So as you can see, the sword has 8 attack damage when the diamond sword has 7. The diamond pickaxe has 5 attack damage, but the netherite pickaxe has 6. So it is better than the normal weapons, and that also includes the armor. So the armor, the netherite helmet has 3 plus armor toughness. The helmet made of diamond has plus 2 armor toughness. The armor stays the same, plus 3 armor, but the netherite armor has plus 1 knockback resistance. So if you get shot by a skeleton in the netherite helmet, you will not go back as much as if you were using the normal diamond armor. So that is really awesome. Over here, to get items that I showed you, you'll have to first off find the new ancient debris that you have to mine all around the nether to find it. It is very difficult to find this item, and I'm not sure if it will spawn in veins. As far as I know, it only spawns 1 block at a time, so it is very rare to find this item. Once you have found a couple ancient debris, you'll have to turn it into netherite scrap. And the way you do that is you need to use a furnace, or a blast furnace in my case, and you have to cook your ancient debris, and once it's done, it will give you the netherite scrap. Alright, pretty cool. So now you have to combine the 4 netherite scraps with 4 golden ingots to have 1 netherite ingot. So as you can see, it is very expensive just to make 1 netherite ingot. So there it is, and you can, if you have 9 ingots, you can make a netherite block, or a block of netherite, however you want to say it. So yeah, this is how it looks, and it has a pretty cool sound, by the way. So yeah, I think this is now more valuable than diamond blocks. So yeah, pretty cool. And now that you have your netherite ingots, you can go ahead and pick up your normal diamond armor or weapons. And to get the new netherite weapons and armor, you just need to combine 1, like for example the helmet, with 1 netherite ingot, and just like that you can get the newest netherite gear. So there it is, we have the netherite helmet. So one thing that I did not mention, if you throw your netherite gear or weapons in like lava or fire, look at that, they will, let's see, float to the top and they will not burn. So there it is, everybody. This is the new stuff on the newest snapshot for the nether. tons of different stuff to check out, like the armor, the blocks. So hopefully you enjoyed watching. If you did, well, make sure to hit that like button, it is very much appreciated, and subscribe so you don't miss out on my future uploads. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!